Hello everybody, it's Maikito. I hope everybody's having a good day and it's had a good day so far. We have a pretty decent sized slate when it comes to tomorrow. There's 3 MLS games and 2 Nations League games. Don't really have anything for the MLS, at least not now, basically because a lot of the lines in general aren't out for those. But I did find something that I like for the Nations League games, and as always, if I do have any other plays, there will be in the pinned comment either later tonight, but more than likely tomorrow when lineups and stuff are out and lines in general are adjusted. And then I am wearing the robe. There's still one player prop that hasn't played yet. But the other ones that have played have hit. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, I didn't jinx it. But I'll go over those actual plays at the end of the video. But other than that, we'll just get straight into the plays. This first play is on PrizePicks, and that's Cucurella to go under 53.5 passes. Playing for Spain, going up against Portugal. First of all, I didn't say home and away because it's really an away game for both teams. But Spain playing more of their attacks on the right side, mainly due to Lamine Yamal. And he's a left back, so he plays on the opposite side. So he doesn't get as many passes as he usually would. Besides, Portugal is another high possession team. And if you look at the last couple games that Cucurella has played for Spain, he played 90 minutes in the last game in the semifinal against France. He went under with 39. He went over with not even by that much. He went over with 60 against the Netherlands, but they did go to extra time and he played the 420 minutes. And then he went over with 62 in the first half against the Netherlands, but they were down pretty much the whole second half, so they were controlling more of the ball. And then he went under with 52 against Denmark. And if you look at the games that he played in the Euros, when he was playing other high possession teams, he went under with 38 despite having 65% of the ball against England. He went under with 48 despite 58% possession of the ball against France, and he went under with 53 with 57% of the ball against Italy, and under with 45 with 47% against Croatia. And I'm just trying to emphasize that he does not really go over when he plays against these high possession teams. And if anything, I anticipate Spain scoring the first goal more likely than Portugal, which that would mean more possession for Portugal. And again, Portugal is a high possession team that have players like Vitinha and Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva that help control that. Next thing, the line is a little too high. I will take it up to like 50.5, no lower than that. But I like Cucurella to go under 53.5 passes. And then the last player prop that I have that I like, this one's on underdog, and I have Bruno Fernandes to go higher than 1.5 shots for Portugal on the other side, going up against Spain. Other than Ronaldo, and arguably more than Ronaldo, he's Portugal's most important player. He's great on defense. He's great on the build-up. He's great on the offense. And I feel like it's a good line for him at 1.5, regardless of the opponent. He's a box-to-box player that will play the full minutes. He's a tank. He will take those long shots, and Spain allows him. If you look at the last couple of Spain games, out of the French shots that they took, 29% from outside the box. The Netherlands, 31% of those. The first leg against the Netherlands, 40%. Switzerland, 18%, but they didn't take many shots at all. And Denmark took 40% of the shots that they took from outside the box. So he's a player that averaged 2.86 shots per 90 in the Prem. He averaged 2.4 in the Euro, and he averaged 2.64 in the Nations League. So he averages over 2, and we're getting a discount here at 1.5. I feel like this line should be honestly at around 2.0, but he will take those shots, and there's just not too much to explain. I think 1.5, it's just a good line to take. So I like Bruno Fernandes to go higher than 1.5 shots. Before I get into the money line play, as always, I would really appreciate if everybody liked the video and commented as well. It takes just a second, and it's a great way to support the channel. I try to read all the comments as soon as I can, and whether it's you just supporting or if you're asking a question, I try to respond to those, because I know a lot of you that don't actually watch soccer and just make these plays because I'm the one posting them. But a lot of people do get interested after obviously people watch the games because they put money on it. They get interested and they want to ask questions, so you're more than welcome to here as well. And then I also do have my Discord where you can also ask questions there. People put their own plays. You can put your plays, talk during the games, not just about soccer, WNBA, CSGO, everything. Link for that in the description as well. And I do let people know when the videos go out to the public, and I do have my membership if you're interested in that. It's for those that want to get the videos out even earlier than what you usually would, and it's a great way to support the channel. So if you're not a member, those that are, already got the picks and this video before everybody else. And as always, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and my links for everything is in the description. So I really want to thank anybody who supports me in any way. I have one play. I got this for -135, and it's higher than 1.5 Spain goals going up against Portugal. I know you can currently take this on PrizePicks as well, and it's Diogo Costa to go higher than 1.5 goals allowed. So you can take that there as well, but it's a Spain team that has a great attack. They just came off a game where they scored 5 against France, and when you look at the last couple games, they scored 3 against the Netherlands in the second leg, 2nd in the first leg, 3 against Switzerland, 2 against Denmark, 3 against Serbia. So they've hit this line in the last 6 games straight, and they're favorites going into this game for a reason. Portugal conceded 1 to Germany, who has a much less offensive team. They play a lot of defensive midfielders, and they just are not as great as an offense. The only attacking player that they had is Vert and Sane, and they can't do it all by themselves. And since September, after the Euro tournament started, all the games that they've played since the Euro, Portugal have played 8 games and conceded in 7 of those. So they have a leaky defense in general, and Spain can easily take advantage of that. And none of those offenses that they've played have been nearly as good as Spain. Not even like an Italy or just anything else. Not a France. They've conceded against teams that have nowhere near the offense as Spain, and if they conceded against them, I can easily see them conceding 2 against them. And Portugal can choose to overload the Yamal side, but it's really choosing your poison, because if they leave him open, they'll leave Nico Williams on the opposite side open, which is why I took his player prop, and that's how they were able to score the first goal against France in the first place. Besides, their most defensive midfielder who is likely to start is Bruno Fernandes, but he's more of an attacking midfielder, so even their midfield is something that Spain can exploit. They will have the opportunities, they just need to convert, and they have a great attack, so I like this line higher than 1.5 Spain goals going up against Portugal, and I got this for -135. Thank you everybody for watching. I have been seeing you guys' comments when it comes to posting more WNBA, and trust me, I haven't forgotten about WNBA. It's just mainly because I really mainly only posted those and made those videos while soccer isn't going, and while these games are still happening and I have soccer videos to post, that's what I'm going to prioritize over WNBA. At the end of the day, this channel is mainly for soccer. I haven't forgot about WNBA. I still post my own personal slips in the Discord, so join that. It's free to join. You're more than welcome to join in the description. I post mine there whenever I do make my own WNBA slips, and I don't post a video. But again, this channel is mainly soccer. I really only make those WNBA videos whenever there is no soccer games. But I'm still, at the end of the day, still learning names, still learning stats, and I'm still learning everything about the matchups and stuff like that. So trust me, I haven't forgotten. I've read your guys' comments, but again, I'm just prioritizing soccer over anything else. I'll quickly go over last video's picks. Like I mentioned, one player prop hasn't played yet. That was an added play, and that was Navarro. So we'll update that. I'll update the title on this video depending on whether he hits or not, but all other 3 player props hit, including the added ones. We had Sabitzer higher than 1.5. Even if he took the 2.5, he hit as well. We had Alvarez to get the saves. He even got bumped down to 5.0. Didn't make a difference. He had 9 saves in that game, so he did great. And then we have Frimpong. When I saw the lineup, his line is at 1.5, and he was playing as a right winger. That was a steal. He hit that line. So as of now, we have swept the player props 3-0, and we had one money line play, which unfortunately missed. Netherlands did their part. They scored their 2 goals, but Serbia, they had opportunities, but they just couldn't convert. That game didn't have a single goal in general, so that was unfortunate. But we did great on the player props, and hopefully we can carry on that momentum. Hopefully that last player prop that hasn't played hits for us as well, and we can do and have another good day when it comes to this slate here. Like I mentioned, if I do have any other plays, they will be in the pinned comment more than likely tomorrow. But other than that, I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, and we can cash out tomorrow.